the Tom Joyner Morning Show.
Welcome from down the hall. Erica Campbell in the Red Velvet Cake Studios to talk about her new book. This is release day.
Yes.
It's called More Than Pretty. Yeah. And woo! You've been getting some. What is More Than Pretty all about?
It's doing
Erica?
the soul work that uncovers your true beauty. It's digging in and finding out who you really are and how to deal with that. Sometimes it requires going to therapy. Sometimes it requires just taking a moment with yourself and asking yourself, what do I like this anymore? Do I want to shift and change? So I talk about new normals. I talk about letting go, right? And then passing it on. Once you learn and grow, you have the responsibility to share. But I'm really honest about, people not understanding that even though they thought Tina was just the main one and it was all Tina, listen, we sisters. And there was some stuff that I had to deal with. I just operate different. I'm not as loud. And so I just had to be honest and just share with people that we all have growing to do. And we need tools to kind of help us. And so I'm being really candid about some things that I've experienced that I think will kind of help liberate people and make them start asking their own questions to be better,
And do you give them the tools in this book?
I do.
If I read your book, it will help me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. There's something that I learned to do, and it was prayer called reveal, repair, remove, and replace. And so there was some people in my life that I knew didn't need to be there. And I said, Lord, reveal who needs to be gone. Repair the relationship if possible. If not, remove them. And then, Lord, once you've removed them, then replace them with the right people. Replace them with the good people that will nurture me, that will help me, that will hold me accountable. And so that's definitely a tool that
Did he reveal any family members?
You know what? Things did shift in my family.
Shifted.
They did. They shifted. Yeah, they shifted greatly. Yeah. And I was able to own who I am because I was so used to being with my sister all the time. I really didn't know how to rock by myself. The team that I used was the former team. So I had them because, this is who I always used and I don't want them to feel bad. But they weren't the right team for me.
And some of us don't deal well with change.
We don't.
And so you had to adjust your head and make a shift there before you were able to do anything outside of yourself.
Absolutely.
I need to get this book.
I know people have managers and agents that you want to change from, but you've been friends and y'all close, but you're really not happy with their work, but you can't say it because they're going to be offended, and you want to say, hey, let's have dinner. I don't want to work with you anymore, but let's be friends. Like, you got to learn how, you have to be bold enough to do that.
Where can I get the book?
Erica, your listeners have questions.
Yes.
About this book.
Yes.
You came in this morning and you said they had some really.
Yes. Somebody was asking about self-pleasuring, and
you could say it was me.
I didn't know. Sherry, I didn't even see. I didn't do it. I didn't say it.
So I own it, girl.
Purity is a mindset, and way before you get to the action, what's in your thoughts? What is your thought life like? And if you have a relationship with God, my question is, where does God go while you do what you do with whomever, whether it's yourself
Tom
or somebody
Joyner.
else?
That's who it is.
It's Tom.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No.
Let's start.
Do you say, hey, Lord, I come back in a minute. I got to take care of something real quick. Or do you say, Lord, let me spend some more time with you so I can figure it out. This beautiful thing that you created, sex and sexuality, is wonderful and amazing. And if you made something better than that, you left it in heaven. But I would like this godly experience. I would like you to bless it. I would like you to give me wisdom and understanding on how it really works. Like, because sex isn't just sex. It is more than that. It is souls combining and souls connecting. And so when you don't have the pleasure of having someone else there, then it just becomes a little empty.
Kim Whitley said it's like before you go to a restaurant, you don't want to overeat. You eat before you go.
Or you can just use self-control.
Oh, yeah, because that's like putting the potato chips down. That never works.
But you can. You can. Okay. Sherry, you slim now. You put something down. You looking good.
And I picked some other stuff up.
Oh, Jesus. Well, let me pray. Father God,
thank you.
Give Sherry the strength to realize she's more than pretty.
But your book can help.
Yes, I feel like there's tools. It's a book, but it's almost a workbook.
I was going to say that, and it really is, and it really lends itself to taking notes and to really doing work as you're reading a chapter and doing work on yourself, as well as putting you and making you a part of that paradigm, that shift.
Yes.
In your whole mindset.
I say,
where can I get the book?
You can get it everywhere books are sold. You can get the audio book online at Audible. You can go to Amazon.com. It's everywhere books were sold. I literally was in LAX yesterday and saw it in the bookstore. And
we're going to get it.
Oh, gosh.
How great was
If
that?
you go to my Instagram page, you'll see that I was trying to be cool. I wasn't really cool, but I was trying to be cool when she brought those books out and she asked me to sign them. It was just amazing. This is such a long way from starting this conversation.
And on sale at the church too?
I gotta get the autograph.
No, not on sale at the church. They will go to the bookstore.
Kim and I are going to get the book, and so right now you're telling me the thoughts about Tom Joyner. Let them go.
Let them go. Free Tom.
I've been trying to get him for years. I'm not about to free him.
Why did you name it More Than Pretty?
Because I've struggled with that. Not struggled with that word, but I've had an interesting relationship with the word pretty. Oh, wow. You so pretty, right? Guys use it to, kind of manipulate. Yeah. Oh, you so, hey, pretty, hey, beautiful, all that. Or in business meetings, I walk in a meeting and I'm there to do business and you go, oh, you're so pretty. I feel like you're trying to disarm me. I didn't come here for that. I came to negotiate.
I tell you that every time I see you.
But I like it when I like it in the right context.
It's not always such.
It's not always such. Yeah. Absolutely.
The book is called More Than Pretty.
Okay, I got to go back to work. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. I love you guys.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Sherry. Thanks. Eat the chips before you go, but Erica, pray for me.
I'm praying, Sherry.
Put the chips down. All right.